Flight boss, bitch, for sure. You're now listening to the Mind of an Antares Moon. I'm the Archangel Uriel, and goddamn, I'm here to carry out God duties and motherfucking responsibilities. Now, goddamn, look, we're gonna talk about the motherfucking Earth houses. These are the practical awareness houses. This is the present, what's here now. Now, like I said, when we talk about houses, we have to start back. Now, I like to make this a little analogy also. I like to say the second house is planting the seed. The sixth house is working on the seed, and the 10th house is seeing that seed, seeing the plant, seeing the fruition of it, seeing the growth, the pleasure of it, the status of it, the high status quo, the quo of it, which is how that flower will look after it blossomed. So, but when we talk about the houses as of karma and dharma, now we have to talk about it as back to forth, as it being filtered through you as your astrological makeup. Now, the second house is what you value, what you have to offer. So we have to start with the 10th house. So the 10th house is the status house. The status house is the house of status quo. Taking step-by-step plan in order to reach a status quo. So reaching a status is having a status, which it can become your social awareness, not your social houses, not how you communicate, but how you're seen, how people communicate about you. So what happens here is when you the 10th house is the social awareness house, what you're known for, and what you have done. So right here, when you're in the world, you put yourself in certain social groups, when in certain or in certain foundations or certain practical foundations. For an example, when you go to school, you find the stability group of people you can fall back on, or people you can create a social awareness with. You know what I'm saying? People you can create a foundation with, build with. You know what I'm saying? Like, if this is not your kind of crowd, you can't build these type of people. Keyword, build. So when you go to school, you pick a social class to build with. You know what I'm saying? Or you see something that attracts you, or you obtain a goal that you want to attack, and then you want to take the step-by-step procedure to able to obtain that. Right? Now, what happens here is you see a goal, you see a status, you see popularity in school or something like that, or you see popularity and you see a person's status quo, you see a person's status, and or you see a certain thing, a certain goal, and you see the statuses of it. Now you create a goal, you create a status. Now, if you want to obtain the status, you work on it. You know what I'm saying? Now, everyone has something they want to do. Everyone has a goal, or at least a status, or a way they want to be perceived, which is the 10th house. So they have to work on that to be perceived. So now it gets filtered through the 6th house. The 6th house is work, day-to-day routine, things you do on a day-to-day basis, health, but routine from really. You know what I'm saying? Things you do on a day-to-day basis. So now this status you see yourself, you have to work on it. You have to nurture it, work on it. Make sure you work on this on a day-to-day routine. Like, for an example, a job that you good at, you have to work on it every day for it to be perfect. Keyword perfect here, 6th house. You know what I'm saying? So you have to work on something in order to see the fruition of it, right? Then that gets filtered through the 2nd house, which is now you have something to value. You can value your work. You have something to appreciate now. You got something from it. You know what I'm saying? Now this is what you have to offer to the world. You know what I'm saying? You have a badge, you have a title. You're known for something now. You have a social status, 10th house. Because you worked on that goal and to get it done, which is the 6th house. And now you're able to be valued and appreciated for it, which is the 2nd house. And you're able to sit back and value and have something to value and appreciate. And now you have something to offer. Now, and that helps your self-esteem, which is your self-esteem house. The 2nd house. So the earth house is dealing with everything practical. It's the present, because it's the present. It's what's here now and what's here to work on now to accomplish and to be valued and to be appreciated. So you don't need to be appreciating and valuing people from your past. You don't need to be thinking you need something from the future, or you need something in front of you in order to help you springboard into the future. No, you have everything what you need now. So look, see it, obtain the goal, work on your goal. You know what I'm saying? and you're going to see the fruits and fruition of it, and be able to sit back and relax and be able to put all your senses into it. Smell, touch, taste, see, and be able to appreciate and value it. You know what I'm saying? And in the present, in this life we in right now, this concrete physical life we're in right now, where things are becoming material. You know what I'm saying? And you can be able to touch it, smell it, taste it, whatever. See it. Scent the senses. This is why Taurus is the masters of the five senses. But it's because of that, because they carry the traits of the second house. See, Virgos and Capricorns don't carry the traits of the second house. So they may not necessarily be masters of the senses that we all have in common, the common sense. Yeah, they may be masters of the practicality of it, but they're not masters of the senses itself, like Taurus is. Because Taurus carry the energy of the second house. Now, Taurus may not be as detailed, and they may not be as planned and scheduled as a Virgo, because Taurus don't share the sixth house energy of Virgo. See, the sixth house makes the signs. The signs don't make the houses. And that's the earth houses, the practical and the present houses. Flight bus, bitch, goddamn.